Attention HVAC technicians. What if I told you that there is an ETF that pays a 14% yield that could replace your whole entire salary? In this video, we're gonna go over the numbers. We're gonna look at the entry, median, and peak level income. And we're also going to use this 14% yield in order to get our figures. Now, the ETF that we're gonna talk about is QQQI. QQQI is a covered call ETF. QQQI is designed to generate monthly income from doing options on the NASDAQ 100. The reason why QQQI generates a 14% yield is because the fund managers are selling covered calls, and also not only that they're doing covered calls on it, but they also own the underlying so they can participate in some of the growth from the NASDAQ 100. The entry-level salary for an HVAC technician is $44,000 a year. So if we wanted to see how much QQQI we would need to replace the entry-level salary, we would need to take $44,000 and divide it by 0.14. So when we do that, that's going to give us $315,000 invested into QQQI ETF. The median salary for an HVAC technician is $67,000 a year. So if we wanted to see how much QQQI we would need to replace this salary level, we would need to take $67,000 and divide it by 0.14. That's going to give us $478,000 worth of QQQI. That's right, guys, $478,000 worth of QQQI in order to replace the median salary of an HVAC technician. Last but not least, the peak salary. So the peak salary for an HVAC technician is around $94,000 a year. So if we wanted to use QQQI to replace the peak salary of an HVAC technician, we're gonna have to take $94,000 and divide it by 0.14. That's going to give us $671,000 worth of QQQI. That's right, guys. We're gonna need $671,000 worth of QQQI. Let's do a brief summary. So to replace the entry salary, we're gonna need $315,000 worth of QQQI. To replace the median salary, we will need $478,000 worth of QQQI. And last but not least, to replace the peak salary, we will need to have $671,000 invested into QQQI. That concludes the numbers. Now, HVAC technicians, they are the backbones of society. This is a well-paying job with strong opportunity and strong growth, but it comes at a cost. Wear and tear in your joints, working in extreme weather, also working unpredictable schedules. When you are working a job, you are trading your time and energy for money. When you own assets, especially assets that produce passive income, you have access to freedom. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for informational purposes, so please do your own research. And also, guys, in my opinion, QQQI is a great ETF to invest in. It has been producing phenomenal returns in the past, and it's still producing phenomenal returns in the present. But that does not mean future returns are guaranteed. QQQI is an investment. Just like with any other investment, it carries risk. Guys gotta take into in consideration that the NAV can erode, the dividend can decline, and we can also go through dividend cuts, especially if we are in a downturn market. So never invest all of your money into one basket. When you have assets, the world is kind of like your oyster. You can spend more time with family and friends. You can do the activities that you want, and you don't have to clock in or clock out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and also hit that notification bell so you know when my videos will pop up. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in again. I will see you guys in the next video.